grave robbing societies, the intellectualized patriarchal world. They call themselves archaeologists and anthropologists. We were gene splicing agriculture when the white man was still grunting around in caves. And let's take another look at the patriarch and his alleged civilization. He's never graduated from the cave. He still believes the only way to settle arguments is with the club. He might have all the buttons to push and the Googles to tap into, but he still settles arguments with the club. What a primitive man. And he belittles the most sacred being on earth, the woman. That's civilization. He has disease after disease after disease. He has prisons. He has unhappiness, all due to fear. It's a crazy, upside-down world the patriarch has brought to us. The world is righting itself as we speak. Our grandmother, the earth, is finally tired of the human being. And there's a teaching my mother told me when I was a little boy. If all the green things on earth were to die, nothing on earth could survive. If all the winged beings, everything that flies, were to die, nothing could exist. If all the four-leggeds were to die, nothing could exist. If everything that crawls and swims and lives within the earth were to die, nothing could exist. But if the human being was to die, everything would flourish. So that's why we are at the bottom of life existence, at the bottom of the food chain, because we're here, because the great mystery put us here to pay attention to all that great mystery represents, to understand the universe, to understand the stars and the seasons and the plants and the water. All that is holy and sacred and good, and it travels, and to understand that everything is rejuvenated, one revolution at a time. And that's why there's spring. That's why there's a regeneration of the sun. That's why there are the planets that continually revolve and regenerate. And the stars continue to shine brightly, and the moon is there for the female to enjoy their purification. And we men, we do not have a vehicle for purification. Another reason why we're matriarchal. Hello, there's only one living being on earth that is purified naturally, and that is the woman, the mother of us all. So this is the areas of belief in the system that I was born to. And that's why I consider myself a true revolutionary. I just want one revolution, to go back where we came from. And that is with respect and awe of everything that is sacred and holy and good. Because there is no evil. And you cannot convince any indigenous person anywhere in the world, whether in Asia, the Middle East, the North, the South, Africa, South America, Central America, North America, you cannot convince them that there is evil. Because we wake up in the morning and we see that life is a process of integration, a process of sacrifice, suffering, and generosity. And that process rewards us. Rewards us in this life and in the next life. And so, with that kind of worldview, I do not want to see my people die. And if we lose our language, then we lose the essence of our being. We lose our worldview. We lose the breath from our spirit. Our languages and our songs are so important. If it's time for us to leave this earth, we are no different than the other animals and relatives around the earth that have chosen not to live with the patriarch. The patriarch is so arrogant that they actually believe they are responsible for the extinction of life species. That's how arrogant they are. They don't even realize that these life species that have disappeared and are disappearing, they've just chosen not to live with the patriarch. And so, if my people are doomed to the genocidal ways of the United States of America, so be it. I will not cry for my people, because I know that deep inside, through our ancestors and through their spirits, that we have chosen not to compete. We have chosen to leave this life with humility.